Today, what we're going to look at is one of the features that you're going to get every month as part of the VIP program. And the first thing we're going to look at is the Short Sequence Plus Challenge. So you can go to this Features menu and go to the Short Sequences Plus Challenge submenu. And these are small space exercises that you can set up and run a couple of different ways and work on your handling. So people really enjoy this because it doesn't take very much setup and it doesn't take very much space. So we'll look at the most recent one here. And these are going to be taken from actual events. So here we have a sequence. It's a 50 by 40 grid. All of our grids are going to be 10-foot grids. And it's taken from a Lee Gibson course. And we're going to give you a couple of different ways to run it, usually 2 to 4. And we'll have full speed demonstrations plus coach's eye analysis, where we really break down the execution here. Then what we have is what we call the challenge sequence. So this has nothing to do with the original sequence. It has the same layout, but a completely different renumbering, usually on the more challenging side and a little bit longer, 8 to 12 obstacle sequences. And so this gives you another thing that you can practice on that same setup. Set it up once and you could have a couple of different sessions out on this sequence. If you're more on the beginner side, I would encourage you to go ahead and try some of this, but just do 2 to 3 obstacles at a time. So you might do 1, 2, 3, and then reward. And really break that down as you work through it. One last thing that we've added somewhat recently, so some of the old short sequences won't have it, but the new ones will. We've added the Clean Run Course Designer code. So if you use this software program, you can take this code and open this in Clean Run Course Designer, and that'll let you translate it to meters or rotate it to fit your yard, things like that. If you don't use that software program, just don't worry about this code. That's why it's kind of in this little drop down thing. So that's the small space short sequence plus challenge, small space exercise, and you'll have 2 of these every month. And of course, we've been doing this for a while, so there are a lot of these sequences in the archives. This is a great place to start.